Hello guys, my name is OnceByte and I'm once again back here playing Call of Cthulhu. I am recording these back to back. In fact, I've recorded the past 2 episodes back to back. And this is the 3rd one now. With that being said, we are in Chapter 8. We're in the Riverside Institute again. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglar. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside, irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. And let's get into this chapter straight away. So
Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy.
Fitzroy!
He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Wait, that looks like me, but his name is Blake. Whereas my name on here is Edward Pierce. So I suppose we should examine the patient?
Very well. I'll examine him.
We'll go with the head first.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
And then hands.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Ah, masturbate a lot. Understood.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He has something in
Did
his
you
belly.
examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Right. The state of his limbs is worrisome.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Sticky rings, like tentacles, perhaps. Wait a fucking minute. Is this guy turning into Cthulhu?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
He's becoming Cthulhu.
I almost don't
Is this
believe it
Charles?
myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural
I want to see the
mutations.
fucker.
And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I
Him.
pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't
His fingers
appreciate your
going
tone,
through his
nor
jacket.
your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
And turn him into
Your
a fucking
imagination is without
octopus.
limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this.
Limbs, his body temperature. I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation.
No.
Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
No!
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
He seems a bit of an
A
arsehole.
threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
The evidence is right there.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
I'll keep mum. What? Okay, so we are no longer Pierce. I wonder if this chapter is going to be in the view of...
No, you're pulling my leg.
Huh?
I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
I'm sorry, what? Medicine and secret science, well, there's no point in that anymore, is there?
Dr. Colden?
Can I go back here? Oh,
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
okay.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Yeah. Assume I can't let her see me.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Oh? Yeah, why go through
Do you
her?
really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak.
Surely the janitor would
Anyhow,
know.
the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Aww, poor Elizabeth.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
No, I believe the doctors here are temperamental. Not the piping. No, am I actually allowed to just go through like nothing?
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Your mum's house.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Asshole. Secondary objective, distract Donovan, cut off the... Oh, we're going to use Elizabeth to... Oh, I feel horrible about that, but it is necessary. Hey!
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
Huh? Yeah, what's the
What is
situation?
problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
Get someone
I'll
else to
see
do it.
right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Why can you not just tell me?
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Oh. Oh, well, actually, I should read that. I really should read that. The Hound. Chapter 8. The file is strangely incomplete and the detail and treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice. It seems like most things here don't respect... It's Bradley!
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Hmm?
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Seems like an affliction.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
Yes.
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Are they talking about sleeping pills, perchance? Where's Dormitory B? Oh, yeah. Who needed me? Is it him?
Dr. Colden, Here you are at last.
Elizabeth? You
This
duplicated.
patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I'm going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Oh?
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Oh?
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Let him die at this point. Yeah, seems to be
Those
mistreated.
basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you
Oh?
have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Shouldn't we realistically tie him down to a point where he can't reopen his wounds? No? Do you not have a diploma as a psychiatric nurse?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Oh yeah, she's dead.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
No.
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
What the fuck's happening behind me? Examine her
Don't
myself.
worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Nice. Kitchen. Hey! There's no one in the kitchen?
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
That seems fucking horrible. Hey!
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
I believe I was meant to do something else and I can't remember what else it was. What's this? It's just another way into here. Okay. What the fuck sort of room is this supposed to be? I didn't know his name was Is it Ethan Bradley or is he operating under a false name? I didn't mean to do that.
Doctor, please. My chest.
What about it?
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Huh? I'll take your fucking time. I could have scrolled over to that in the same fucking time.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Yikes. That sounds like a bad thing.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks. Mrs. Sanders?
Wait, she's in operation here.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute as well as the treatment administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note he recommends to take her to the physiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. Wait, Irene got treatment here as well. Did you sort this man's?
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Yeah, and do more unthinkable things, I suppose.
The key to the boiler room.
Yoink.
All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Where was the boiler room again? Here it was. You better not fucking snitch on me, suit boy.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Need a tool? Well, shouldn't the tool be in here? Seems like the most... Why? There's actually not the tool in here. Why? Okay, you're not going to speak to me. Cool.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
But, oh, spot hidden. Oh, monkey wrench. Why the fuck is it called a monkey wrench for? Was that it? Yeah, it would seem so. Yeah, why the fuck is it called a monkey wrench?
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Why are we going back to Elizabeth? This sounds like a terrible...
It's temperamental, if I understand.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
Like the
It's not
piping,
your fault if
perchance?
we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Oh? What are you holding your tongue for? I thought it was withheld perfectly within your mouth. I'm a knob. Is she here? Go!
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Really? We're not going to check them
Stendhal
first?
syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Study of the Stendhal syndrome, a particular rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to the exposure to works of art. Oh?
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Yeah, shouldn't they be facing that way?
I've unlocked something.
Oh. Yeah, they should. The white ship. The cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysis sessions he submitted Sarah Hawkins to.
Patient files. I was right.
This is locked. I feel as if that might be good.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins.
Hmm?
The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiarly
Why is Ethan on medication?
exceptional gifts.
There's more spot hidden stuff in here.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
I should have...
First, I presumed that her blood was thick.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Abilities. What?
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later.
Hmm.
I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement.
Why?
When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Hmm? Oh, so is it... Maybe Dr. Fuller is the one who is going after all the documents of which Sarah... Because he was after the paintings. The painting was stolen from the mansion and it was in the warehouse. Then we found another person stealing a painting from the house who went into the basement of the house, and that's when we followed the thief. Does that mean that Fuller might be the leader of the occult?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Partially burned shoe. It seems it belonged to Sarah Hawkins. Someone's going to be
I must
here,
go
aren't they?
back to the basement.
Oh, I was able to get in and out without anyone noticing. Go down into the psychiatric ward wing. Does that mean this is when we found, and by we I mean Colden found Pierce? I suppose that would make sense, no? Because this seems like the only time she's ever been down here. What the fuck? Oh, it's an elevator. And then there's blood. Oh, shit.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Ah. 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 That doesn't seem good.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Hi. My name's Pierce. What's your name?
Talk, filthy thief! I swear I'll shoot!
I'll actually... Well, you see... I mastered
Lower the
strength!
gun, or you'll be sorry.
I am the one with the weapon!
And I'm the one with
For
the
now.
maxed out strength.
All right. I just need to protect myself.
The
I
book.
told you that would come in handy.
Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will.
That's
What
fine.
did it show you?
Marie
She
Colden
went
was
into
there.
Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we?
I don't think she was.
Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Colden.
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
That's true, suppose.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion.
That's my hideout, so
go.
that's perfect.
Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Even though it may affect my future, I feel like it's a good effect because he knows the occult so well. Clearly, considering he has a direct link to Sarah Hawkins. Chapter 9. Was I in chapter 8 or is this the same chapter? I think I was on chapter 8, wasn't I? Right, I'll get into this, I'll quit out because I have some theories to explain. So, clearly, it's rather Fuller or Charles that is the leader of the occult. However, they both supposedly have quite a high acknowledgement in the cult. So Fuller is clearly converting people. Sarah Hawkins was obviously maybe used by Charles with her paintings to curse certain people, it would seem. Because Charles is obviously half octopus, per se. And Fuller is clearly doing something to people to also try to convert them that way, which is the whole rings of sticky. Because obviously octopus, you know, they have sticky tentacles or whatever. So clearly, some sort of thing is going down with Fuller and Charles. Charles is obviously being transformed by Fuller, as well as something to do with the cult as well, maybe? I'm not quite sure. However, this is advancing quite nice, because now we're getting a full picture of what's happening in the occult and who's directly the top end of the cult. That's nice, and with all that being said, suppose this is where I'm going to end this video. So, if you enjoyed, go down below, hit the like button, hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified when I post. As well, go down in the comments, tell me any games you'd like to see me play in the future, and I shall see yous in the next episode. See ya!